Hey yo, the world lack a lot of originality. It's more easier to be a follower than it is to be comfortable with your own self. Um, it's like out of 100 people, it might be like 5 people that's comfortable with being themselves, while the other 95 follow what they see. No matter if it's what they follow is negative. Like everybody know something's good, what's good for them and what's bad for them. All type of stuff like cosmetic surgery, BBLs, butt injections, all of this stuff. It's only good for a short amount of time. Like when you become an old woman like 50, 45, 50, 50 and up, and you got to walk around dragging a implant, breast implants or butt implant, and because your body treat implants like a foreign object, so you might be prone to get infections and all of this stuff. But you want to fit in with all the other girls that got natural bodies, and you won't love your own slim body. That's crazy. Like a lot of the world being bad is because we don't love ourselves. If you don't love yourself, it's going to be hard for you to treat another person with respect and kindness and love. When you know how to love yourself for your own flaws and your own shortcomings, and you okay with that, it'll make you be like you'll be able to get along with basically almost anybody, yo. Like it's so much. Yeah, like yo, originality is hard to find now, man. Like ain't nothing wrong with being a normal person. Ain't nothing wrong with being the only girl with a slim body. Like ain't nothing wrong with that. Like men don't even really like BBLs. Like I hope y'all women, I hope y'all know that. Like men don't really like BBLs. I know I don't. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it don't even look real. You can tell it's fake. It don't look natural. The world, like it's so much fakeness out here now. The world is being taken over by fakeness. There's hardly any authentic real people out here. It's getting crazy. Like everything is for show. Everything is going. It's like it's temporary for show. It's not really going to last long. Like you being comfortable with yourself and loving yourself will last longer than anything you could buy for your body or material stuff. It's like, yeah, man. Like it's and little kids gotta be around this stuff. Little kids gotta watch all this nonsense. These like kids are being raised by nonsense that they see on TV. No matter how, like you could be a good parent, yes, if you want your kids involved in your kids' life, if you got common sense and you know what I mean, got a certain character that you live by, you're gonna try to keep your kids away from this nonsense. But it's everywhere so much that it's kind of hard to keep a kid away from it. This stuff, it's like your self-esteem is getting programmed to be low since you were a little kid. You be a little kid, you watch all this stuff around you that look nice, and your self-esteem will start to be programmed to be low because of what you see around you, because everything around you look good. But it's like, what about your inside? You can fix what you want on the outside stuff, but what about your inside, yo? The more you love yourself, the more you start not to care about certain physical, material stuff. The more you will start not to, you know what I mean? It won't really be that vital to you. You won't idolize it that much. Of course, everybody needs money to live, and you know what I mean, to survive. If you got the basic necessities of life, you will be good with that. If you love yourself, you'll be comfortable with that. Like love, positivity, goodness, kindness it can be contagious. If we had more of it in the world, it could start to be contagious. But the world is so fixated on quick pleasures and what the eyes can see, and people want to be accepted by everybody. Don't nobody want to be judged for being less than, or you ugly, or you got a big nose, you got a flat butt, and that, like, come on, man, like, be comfortable for who you are, yo. Everybody was made a certain way for a reason. If every woman was supposed to have a big butt, God would have made us. He would have made all women to have a big butt. Like, everybody come in different packages for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's not that it's not that easy to be happy with yourself, man. It's not that easy. You gotta know yourself enough to know that no matter what somebody say about you, it's not gonna bother you. No matter, you might have periods when you feel like, oh, you're not looking your best. That's normal, but you gotta have the confidence to be like, man, I don't care what you say. I know I look good. I know I'm fly. Like, you gotta have that confidence. Like, confidence in yourself, natural confidence in yourself is attractive. Most of these girls with BBLs, they don't, how they be dressing? That's the first thing you see. Because to a man, oh, she letting her butt hang out. He not even gonna try to attempt to love you. He just gonna wanna have sex with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then people wondering why their marriage is not working, or it's hard for them to find a relationship. Because love has been fleeing the world for years. Love is hard to find. Real love is hard to find now. Because everybody's following negativity. Like, think about it. If you learn to love yourself, you'll be able to you'll be able to love other people too, man. Like, this stuff is common sense. It's not a foreign language, man. This is common sense. Think about your grandparents or your great-grandparents, or even some of your parents. When they was coming up, a lot of them was high school sweethearts. A lot of them lost their virginity to each other. A lot of them got married before they had kids. A lot of them stayed together for 30, 40, 50 years. Because back then the world wasn't like this. It wasn't, women had respect for men, men had respect for women. Women wasn't really out here trying to get fake bodies to entice men, like, and do all that nonsense. I'm 39, yo. I just turned 39. I'm old enough to know this. I've been around this stuff a long time. My mom and dad was married for 20-some years. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was high school sweethearts. You feel me? Like, I don't just be talking just to talk, man. Like, it's like the more you, you can dig yourself out of negativity, but like, it's like some people they don't even care. Like, they just living their best life, or what they think their best life is. You know what I'm saying? But yo, man, just know, like, it's to love yourself, be comfortable with yourself, will make you feel more better than seeking approval from other people, yo. If you need to seek approval from other people all the time, it's like their definition of you, or their thoughts of you define you. Once you know yourself and you're comfortable with yourself, you'll be able to speak positive and give people compliments to uplift them, no matter if what they're doing is right or wrong. If you're comfortable with yourself, you'll be able to give genuine positive affirmations to other people. You'll be able to compliment people instead of hating on them. A skinny girl, see a girl with a big butt, instead of complimenting her, like, oh, you got a nice shape, I like the shape, you got a nice body, she might want to hate. But if that skinny girl was comfortable with herself, she would be able to give that girl with the big butt a compliment, and it really be from the heart. It'll really be genuine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like, everybody deal with self-image issues. Everybody deal with periods of feeling inadequate and all that. It's a human. It's a normal thing. It's normal human emotions that we deal with. But respecting yourself, self-respect will take you a long way, yo. Self-respect will take you a long way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much people really think towards the future. They might only think why they like a lot of people focus on their youth, like the young years of their life, and they get scared to get older, and they get scared to develop wrinkles and have saggy skin. But with age comes wisdom. With age, you age like fine wine. Some people will age good, depending on how you take care of yourself, depending on how much you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, I don't know, man. Look, things get better, man. Things get better, yo. Things get better. Some people live their best life now. Some people have yet to live their best life. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, that's all I'm trying to say, man. Like, self-respect, self-love will take you a long way. It will. It'll make you. You'll be able to find happiness within yourself. Like, without worrying about what another person think about you. You know what I mean? Y'all stay up.